Welcome to Harvey's Weekly Football Show here on Nighthawk Radio. To listen to Nighthawk Radio, go to nighthawk-radio.com. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, YouTube Music, and Rumble. How you doing tonight, Harvey?
Okay.
How well did we do last week, sir?
Uh, you in college, I went 9-6, and you went 10-5. We're tied overall in that one. And in NFL, I went 5-4, you went 6-3, and I'm still 4-0 you on that one.
But I'm catching up.
But you're catching up. Yeah, you're catching up.
Yes,
We,
sir.
we did good though. You did better than me. That's pretty good.
I'll take it, man. Anytime you go above 500 in football is good.
Oh yeah.
Especially how crazy this college year's been.
Well, yeah, pros too.
NFL has been crazy as well. I know
Yeah.
one of the games was the Browns getting beat by the Jets. I got wrong, but I don't want to talk about that game.
No.
I do want to ask you real quick about tonight's football game. What do you think of the Patriots and the Jets? I watched it, man. The Patriots look good. The Jets look crap like they always have this year.
Well, I watched ESPN some today.
Yep,
And some of them talking the MVP for May for the quarterback for the Patriots. Now he's doing pretty good. I mean, he's making a case for himself
their coach needs coach of the year. He's done a real good job.
I give
Respect
him
to the owner, man, for hiring him.
right now. I
Patriots are always a rail ran organization, though.
considering what they've had the last 2 or 3 years. I give their coach of the year right now.
They're back. I mean, he did good in Tennessee, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Tennessee's stupid for firing him, by the way.
yeah.
Anyways, let's get into some college, man. We got some Friday night football, man. We got 6-3 Minnesota traveling to number 8, 8-1 Oregon, 9 p.m. on Fox. Oregon is 25.5 point favorites. Um, I'm going with the Ducks, man. Who you going with her?
I'll go with Oregon too, but I don't believe the 25 points.
Me either. Me either. All right, man. We got number 9 Notre Dame 7-2 traveling to number 22 7-2 Pittsburgh, 12 p.m. on ABC. Notre Dame is 12.5 point favorites on the road. Um, I don't agree with the 12.5. But I'm going Notre Dame. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm gonna go with Notre Dame too.
All right, man. We got number 18 Michigan 7-2 travel to 5-4 Northwestern, 12 p.m. on Fox. Michigan is 11.5 point favorites. Um, I'm going with Michigan. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'll go with Michigan too, but don't be surprised if Northwestern can knock them off. Because they're decent.
All right, man. We got number 24 South Florida 7-2 traveling to number. They're not ranked. Oh, my bad. Traveling to 7-2 Navy, 12 p.m. on ESPN2. USF is 9.5 point favorites. Um, Navy could give them a run for their money, but I'm going with South Florida. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm going with South Florida. Some of them still thinking South Florida could be one of the 12 teams at the end if they can win out.
They
I
look
don't
good,
know.
man. They look good.
They're right.
They look really good, man. Their two losses is to good teams too. I think they lost to Miami and another team.
Yeah,
Can't remember the other team they lost to, but I know that for a fact they lost to Miami.
yeah.
All right, man. We got 6-3 Arizona traveling to number 25 Cincinnati 7-2. 12 p.m. on FS1. Cincinnati is 6.5 point favorites. I'm going Cincinnati. Who you going with, Harvey?
I think I will too.
All right, man. We got 2-7 Arkansas traveling to 5-4 LSU. 12:45 p.m. on the SEC network. LSU is 4.5 point favorites. LSU wins. They are bowl eligible, man. I'm going with the Tigers. Who you going with, Harvey?
That's why I think they'll win. Then they get that sixth win. Yeah, I'll pick them
Yeah.
too.
Which is kind of a down year for the Tigers.
Yeah, big
All
time.
right, man. We got undefeated Tennessee Tech 10-0, traveling to 4-5 Kentucky at 1:30 p.m. on the SEC Network Plus. I'm going with Kentucky. Who you going with, Harvey?
I will Kentucky. I don't care if Tennessee Tech is 10-0. Kentucky. Kentucky scored 34. So Kentucky plays like they do against Florida. They'll win that game easy.
This is the game of the week in college, man. We got number 11 Oklahoma 7-2, traveling to number 4 Alabama 8-1. 3:30 p.m. on ABC. Alabama is 5.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Crimson Tide. Who you going with, Harvey?
I have to pick Alabama at home.
Never pick against them at home. You're right. Got another good one, man. Number 21 Iowa 6-3, traveling to USC, who's number 17 7-2. 3:30 p.m. on the Big Ten Network. USC is 7.5 point favorites. I'm going with USC, man. Who you going with, Harvey?
I have to go with USC too.
That's a good one, man. That's a tough one to pick.
Right.
You're right, man. These college games are pretty good this week.
Yep.
All right, man. We got 4-5 North Carolina Tar Heels traveling to 6-3 Wake Forest. 4:30 p.m. CW Network. Wake Forest is 5.5 point favorites. I'm going with Wake Forest. Who you going with, Harvey?
I will wait for us too, but I'll tell you what, North Carolina's come a long way from the start of the season. So you never know with the coach they got, they can pull it off. But Wake Forest is quite they're a decent team too. I've watched them.
Yep. North Carolina's all right too. North
Yeah,
Carolina might be able to get a bowl game.
well they
All right,
will
man.
if they pull that they pull this off. I think they will.
We got 3-6 UCLA traveling to number 1 Ohio State 9-0. 7:30 p.m. on NBC. Ohio State is 31.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Buckeyes. Easy. Who you going with, Harvey?
Yeah, I probably see this one. Yeah, easy.
All right, this next one is crazy though. We got number 10 Texas 7-2, traveling to number 5 Georgia 8-1, 7:30 p.m. on ABC. Georgia is 6.5 point favorites. I will never pick against Georgia. I'm going with Georgia. Who you going with, Harvey?
This could be the game of the week too. Could be one of them. Yeah, I would pick Georgia.
The SEC is loaded.
Yeah, they loaded big time.
All right, man. We got Virginia Tech 3-6, traveling to 4-5 Florida State 7:30 p.m. on the ACC network. Florida State is 14.5 point favorites. I'm going with Florida State. Who you going with, Harvey?
Well, this is gonna be one we're gonna. This is one we'll pick again. Pick on. I'm gonna pick Virginia Tech. I really didn't know about this one. That I know you don't know about that, but I'll pick Virginia Tech.
All right, man. We got Mississippi State 5-5, traveling to 6-3 Missouri. Missouri's a good team, man. They
Yeah.
should be ranked. They're a good team. At 7:45 p.m. on the SEC network. Sorry, Missouri is 6.5 point favorites. I'm going with Mizzou. Who you going with, Harvey?
Uh, I've watched both of them play, but I'll pick Missouri too.
Yeah, man. Dude, saying all these games and stuff makes you throw dry. My bad about that. I'm sorry.
Well, that's all right.
All right, we got 6-3 Boise State traveling to San Diego State, who is 7-2. 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the CBS Sports Network. Got a late night game, man. San Diego State is 1.5 point favorites. Oh man, I'm gonna let you pick first. Who you going with, Harvey?
Well, since are you sure it's at the blue carpet?
It's not. It's at San Diego State.
I'll still pick Boise State though. I'm gonna pick Boise State.
I'm gonna pick San Diego State. There we go.
Okay. You know what's going about these college games, and we're getting down to the nitty gritty now. Some of these teams are on the bubble for bowl eligible. They're going to have to
Very
step it up a
important
notch.
games right now.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, important.
In our
Yeah,
fantasy league too, got some important games.
yeah, yeah.
Playoff standings at stake.
And I'm right in the middle of it.
You know, I've already clinched the playoff spot.
I know it. Last
Nine
year,
and one, man.
a big difference between last year. Last year, I was the number one seed,
Yep, yep.
but you're holding on to the number one seed right now.
Number one seed right now don't mean nothing, man.
No,
It
I
only
know.
counts when it's
I
playoff
know.
time.
That's true. That's true.
Playoff time in fantasy is wild.
Yeah.
Uh, let's get into some NFL, man. This is the Madrid game. We got the Washington Commanders 3-7 playing Miami 3-7, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the NFL Network and NFL Plus. Miami is 2.5 point favorites. Washington's playing with a backup. I don't think either team is very good. Washington would be if they had their quarterback. I'm going with Miami. Who you going with, Harvey?
Yeah, I don't think. Well, since Washington's quarterback, yeah, right. Sorry, with them, I think they would have been a playoff team, but
Yeah,
he
ain't
went
no
down.
doubt
That
about that.
that really hurt them, and I think he had to run all day on Washington.
You
So
wish
I'm
you
going
had
to
him
play.
in fantasy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did used to have him, but I didn't get a chance to. I couldn't grab him this year. And I would have loved to have him, but somebody beat me out on him. And yeah, I think the Dolphins will win.
All right, man. We got the Bengals 3-6 traveling to the Steelers 5-4, 1 p.m. on CBS. Pittsburgh is 5.5 point favorites. I think the Steelers are imploding. I'm going with the Bengals. Who you going with, Harvey?
I picked the Steelers. If the Bengals don't win this game, they both a chance. This is a must win for the Bengals.
They got a good shot.
I'll read it. Yeah, they do, but their defense is going to have to step up.
The Steelers looked really bad last week, man.
Yeah, yeah, that reminds me. I'm going to tell you, both of these teams better be doing something because the Ravens are hot.
The Ravens are going to maybe win the division. Who knows?
Right now, I believe they will.
Who knows about that, man? It's up for grabs, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Okay, man, we got the 7-3 Chargers travel to the 5-4 Jaguars. The Jaguars coming off a bad loss to Houston with their backup, and
yeah.
that's at 1 p.m. on CBS. The Chargers are 2.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Chargers, man. I like Justin Herbert. I like the Chargers. Think they got a good squad. I'm going with them. Who you going with, Harvey?
I think the Chargers has a. I think Chargers are contending for the Super Bowl. Easy.
Oh, Super Bowl. I don't
Yeah.
know about that.
Well, I think they're in the running. I think you can count them right there.
Think they're a good playoff team that might win a wild
Oh
card
yeah,
game, but I don't know about
I don't.
Super Bowl.
No, we'll see, but yeah, but they're definitely in the hunt. So I will pick them. Yeah, I picked them.
All right, man. Speaking about a good game, man, we got the Buccaneers 6-3, traveling to Buffalo 6-3, 1 p.m. on CBS. Buffalo's coming off a bad loss to Miami. Buffalo's 5.5 point favorites. I mean, which Buffalo are you going to get? The one that played Kansas City or the one that played Miami? That's the question. I'll let you go first on this. Who you picking, Harvey?
I believe I picked the Bills.
Oh man,
It's a tough pick.
could be on to something. Maybe Buffalo plays down to their competition, but both teams are very good. Um, I'll go with Buffalo, man, since they're at home.
Okay, that's the reason I picked them.
Yep, yep. Both teams are really good though, and both teams are fighting for their division. Well, Tampa Bay is going to win their division. Buffalo's questionable. Looks like the Patriots might win that division.
Yeah,
We got the 6-3 Chicago Bears, who are looking pretty good, man. Traveling to the 4-5 Vikings, 1 p.m. on Fox. Vikings are 2.5 point favorites. I think Chicago's the better team. I'm going Chicago. Who you going with?
I think Chicago's a better team too. They're playing pretty good right now. I don't know. Minnesota's a question mark right now. So yeah, I'll pick the Chicago. Chicago looks good right now.
This game right here might be the game of the week, man. We got the Seahawks 7-2, traveling to the Rams 7-2, 4:05 p.m. on Fox. The Rams are 3.5 point favorites. Matthew Stafford's playing some good football. Possible MVP candidate. I'm going with the Rams. Who you going with her?
I already thought about the Seahawks, but I got to go with the whole team on this Rams.
All right, man. We got the 5-4 Chiefs. Can't believe they're 5-4, by the way. Traveling to the Broncos 8-2, 4:25 p.m. on CBS. Kansas City's 3.5 point favorite. Who you going with, Harvey?
I wanted to. This could be the game of the week, like you said.
I don't
I
think this is the game of the week. No.
No, but Broncos are playing pretty good. I still want to pick the Chiefs.
I'm going with the Chiefs as well. I agree with you. I think the
Okay.
Rams and Seahawks will be the game of the week, though.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But Matthew Stafford's playing some good football, man, so it's hard to pick against them. You picked the Rams as well on that, didn't you?
Yeah,
All right, man. We got the Lions 6-3, traveling to Eagles 7-2, 8:20 p.m. on Sunday Night Football on NBC and Peacock. The Eagles are 2.5 point favorites. Um, this is another one that might be the game of the week. I mean, we got three really good games, man, this week.
This game right here could if it's about this game here about to tell who takes control of the NFC.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
one
don't know who
shift.
to
No,
pick in this one.
yeah, I forgot about the Rams and Seahawks too. So that's two games right there.
And you got the Chiefs and Broncos. You got three really important games. I'm gonna go with the Bengals and Steelers is important as well. I'm going with the Eagles though at home. Who you going with, Harvey?
I'm gonna pick the Lions.
Oh my God.
It's tough.
Yep. All right, man. We got the 3-5-1 Dallas Cowboys traveling to the 2-7 Las Vegas Raiders. Monday Night Football, 8:15 p.m. on ABC and ESPN. Dallas is 3.5 point favorites. I'm going with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Who you going with, Harvey?
To be a team, what they got to be 3.5 points favorites. Back the old days, that would be a lifer. Uh, I got to pick the Cowboys. I mean, they need to start winning because if they start winning, that one tie could come back to help them.
It could.
It really
This is a
could
very
help them.
important game for them this week.
Yeah, they lose. I think they're done.
Oh, if they lose, they're not making the playoffs whatsoever.
No, they're done. So I'll pick the Cowboys too.
Yep. Well, I want to thank you for doing the show. I want to thank everybody for
Yeah.
listening. Check us out on nighthawk-radio.com. Everybody have a good night and God bless.